You know him. You love him. He is now the director and producer of this show. Let's welcome, coming in hot with the KAUF zone, he is Dave Kaufman. Dave, welcome, buddy.
Hey, what's going on?
I couldn't be happier to see you. How's the production working? It's we can see some of your director setup.
That's right. These are the monitors. I'm making sure everything's running smoothly, including having no audio to start the show.
Yeah, so let's chat about that. This is our only second tech burp of the 2 days. We've had one each day. So take us through it, Dave. What do you think happened there?
Well, I know exactly what happened. I didn't turn the audio on.
Okay, so that's not to turn this into the tech zone, a very fixable issue.
Yeah, absolutely. That won't be happening again unless I do it again.
Yeah, and that's okay. We're getting the hang of it. It's like when you move into a new apartment, you've lived in the same place for some time. We cannot express how exponentially more difficult it is to run this show than it was the Instagram show. Is that fair to say, David?
It's absurd.
It is absurd.
A lot more work.
And I know that you're controlling the chat. You're out there in the chat right now, everyone. Thanks so much for joining tonight. Dave, let's not get too heavy into the tech stuff. This is the KAUF zone. This is all about comedy. And rumor has it, you've got something you've been working on.
Well, I'm sort of out of traditional KAUF zone bits. I've done a lot of segments, and they've been dubbed hit or miss.
Right.
Which I can't necessarily disagree with. So I want to test out a few mini segments over the next few episodes. And
okay,
this is a little mini segment.
This is huge because we had the first edition of James Sells Out. I didn't get any free croissants out of it, but I might be taking steroids soon.
Awesome.
And we had On the Couch with Carmen return for the second edition. And then I just announced the Clash of the Super Nerds.
That's perfect. This is much less than that.
Okay.
So I'm going to introduce this game. Basically, James, I'm going to need you to decide which one of the people I name you would rather invite over for a dinner party, invite over for an orgy, or sit next to in a bathroom stall.
Okay, so this almost sounds like your own unique version of the F, Marry, Kill game.
I think they're pretty different.
Well, yeah, they're pretty different. Once again, they are invite over for a dinner party, invite to an orgy, and sit next to in a bathroom stall.
That's correct. Yes.
So, yeah, okay, great. Yeah, they are very different. That's
extremely different.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, you're going to have a party. You're going to have an orgy. And you're going to take a communal dump with a bunch of your favorite celebrity friends.
There's going to be a panel of people that I'm going to be defecating with.
That's correct.
Okay, great.
Are you ready?
I'm absolutely ready for the first edition of Invite to a Dinner Party, Invite to an Orgy, Sit Next to in a Bathroom Stall with Dave Kaufman.
Perfect. Your first three options: Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, or Missy Elliott. Which one do you invite over for dinner? Do you invite to an orgy? Or do you take a dump next to in a bathroom stall?
Okay, I think bathroom stall, I guess I'm going to go with... Wait, which was the second name?
Reese Witherspoon.
It was Jennifer... Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
On Apple TV.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom with Reese Witherspoon.
Why?
I just think it's you wouldn't expect to see Reese Witherspoon in a bathroom with you. So I think
novelty.
Yeah, it's a novel. Yeah, so I'm picking her for the novelty. I'm going to bring Missy Elliott to the dinner party because I don't like dinner parties, and I feel like Missy Elliott would be like a pretty good time. And I'm going to take Jennifer Aniston to the orgy because I think she's pretty normal. She seems, in terms of celebrity, pretty normal. And I'm dangerously normal. So I think that we would get along. We'd be able to be like, hey, this is kind of weird, right, Jennifer? Right? I know.
That sounds like how it would go.
Yeah.
You want to continue that conversation?
No, I don't want to have to impersonate Jennifer Aniston any more than I did.
All right, next. Ricky Gervais, Ricky Martin, and Ricky Lake.
Okay, that's an interesting... I'm gonna bring Ricky Gervais to the dinner party because I think he would cause some type of controversy that would again create some type of fun at the dinner party. I don't like dinner parties. Ricky Martin, I think I'm gonna bring to the orgy because he just looks like he fits in at an orgy.
She bangs also.
Yeah, when what was it? Shake Your Bonbon, Living La Vida Loca. I feel like he's often drenched in a lot of his videos. I think he fits in at an orgy. And then Ricky Lake, I think, fits in a bathroom really well. Like that one, as opposed to Reese Witherspoon, I can imagine running into Ricky Lake in a bathroom.
All right. Mark it down.
Yep.
Next, Ellen, Rosie O'Donnell, and Dale Bernier.
And Dale Bernier? Well, I'm going to bring Dale Bernier to the orgy. Okay. Because I feel like he'd do a pretty good job of checking in on everyone. And if there's any chairs that need to be set up, he'd help with that for any sexually based chair, or rather chair-based sexual activity. I think I'm going to bring... Yeah, it's very practical. I think I'm going to bring Ellen DeGeneres. We're talking DeGeneres and not Ellen Cleghorn, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, we're gonna
remember there is the Ellen is Mean campaign.
I'm gonna bring Ellen to the dinner party because again, I think it would really bring on a lot of great conversation. Because look at who is at the dinner party thus far. You have myself, Missy Elliott, Ricky Gervais, and Ellen DeGeneres. And then I'm gonna bring Rosie O'Donnell to the bathroom. I don't like that I'm the only guy amongst these women so far. So, but I think Rosie O'Donnell, again, I could see her, and I think she would probably make the bathroom less awkward. She'd probably make some jokes.
Yeah,
it would really
probably she'd rag on Donald Trump.
Yeah. Oh, that is very good. I like hearing her rag on DT.
All right, next you got Ray Romano, Drew Carey,
yep,
and Steve Harvey.
I'm going to bring Steve Harvey to the bathroom.
Okay.
I think him and Rosie would do some great tandem work together. Like Steve Harvey, for as much as people don't like him, is kind of an awesome host on Family Feud. He's great at reactionary things. So I think he'd probably have a pretty good quip when somebody drops a huge ass bomb.
He would make a good face too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he would be behind in a stall.
Yeah, but you could feel that he was doing it.
Yeah, this is true. What were the Drew Carey and who? Ray Romano?
Ray Romano.
I think I'm going to bring Ray Romano to the orgy.
Great choice.
Yeah, I'm glad we agree. Ray Romano is going to the orgy just because I think he's just another he seems like a normal celebrity. And then Drew Carey, I'm going to bring to the dinner party because I think he'd be someone that you could have like a private conversation with. He'd be like, hey, this is kind of crazy. Things are it's crazy in here right now. It's kind of crazy. I'm going to bring Drew Carey to the dinner party because we need someone to stabilize things.
You got it. All right. Next, Katie Lang, Celine Dion.
Yep.
Bruce Coburn.
Oh, this is the worst one so far. I think I'm going to bring Celine Dion to the orgy. Just because I think that so many of her songs are about romance and passion that they go hand in hand. I think so. Celine Dion's coming to the orgy. I'm going to bring Bruce Coburn to the washroom.
Okay.
I'm going to bring Bruce Coburn to the washroom. Just because I feel like he'd be nice and quiet. Bruce Coburn keeps it on the DL. KD Lang, I'm going to bring to the dinner party. I think KD Lang would probably be the entertainment for the dinner party. KD Lang's music is very dinner party-ish.
All right. We'll do one more.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
Sure.
Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus, the
cartoon character. Okay.
And Dog the Bounty Hunter.
This is hard because Dog the Bounty Hunter is great for all three scenarios.
Yeah. You want to put him in all three?
Yes, that's what I want to do. Okay. So I'm gonna use my host power. Dog the Bounty Hunter simultaneously appears at the dinner party, the orgy, and in the bathroom.
Okay, but you gotta give an activity to Bill Nye and Miss Frizzle.
Does it have to be affiliated with these two, the other options?
Could be anything. But they expect to be at one of these events, but you got to send them to something else.
Okay, I send them somewhere else. Okay, Miss Frizzle, I send to a parent-teacher interview, I guess.
For who?
I send Miss Frizzle to a parent-teacher interview, and Bill Nye the Science Guy, I send him into a clash of the mega nerds, a competition with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
All right.
So I guess at this point we're about to go through each category and panel to determine who I want to have a dinner party with, an orgy with, and be in a communal bathroom with.
All right, James. So this is the orgy you're about to have.
Yeah.
James McGee, Jennifer Aniston, Ricky Martin, Dale Bernier, Ray Romano, Celine Dion, and Dog the Bounty Hunter.
This is brutal.
It's a great orgy.
Yeah, it's a great orgy.
Dinner party. James, you're having a dinner party, and guess who's coming? Missy Elliott, Ricky Gervais, Ellen So Mean, Drew Carey, Katie Lang, and Dog the Bounty Hunter.
You know what?
And finally,
the dinner party sounds pretty fun.
it sounds great.
Yeah.
But so does the orgy.
Yeah.
And so does after the orgy and after the dinner.
Yeah.
Your stomach's rumbling. You rush to the closest washroom and sit in a stall. And who's in there with you? But Reese Witherspoon, Ricky Lake, Rosie O'Donnell, Steve Harvey, Bruce Coburn, and Dog the Bounty Hunter.
All right. The dinner party and the bathroom sound awesome. The orgy sounds like a nightmare. It sounds like an absolute nightmare in which I think no one would be participating in any type of intimate activity.
Hey, it's your orgy, man.
I
would have picked differently.
Yeah. Well, where would, just out of curiosity, where would have Dog the Bounty Hunter landed on your list?
I probably would have had a nice dump next to Dog the Bounty Hunter.
So we agree.
We agree. Yeah.
We agree.
Oh, and by the way, Bill Nye's at the Clash of the Nerds with Neil deGrasse Tyson, and Miss Frizzle's at a parent-teacher interview, presumably with one of the students' parents.
In a cartoon.
In a cartoon.
Well, Dave, I think this segment is a keeper. We'll leave it up to the chat. We'll let them decide. I quite like this. This is almost something I think we could do with some guests. So I think it's almost like we're going back into the tech zone. We've QA tested that segment. I think it's a win. Go with it.
Let's do it.
Dave, should I expect to see you tomorrow night?
Well, someone's got to man the booth.
It's not me anymore. I don't know anything.
Oh, I'm going to have to teach you.
All right. Well, Dave, thank you so much for being here tonight. I love you.